Switch, but they were hesitant to pick it up, and now these things are coming out. All these cool game announcements, like the fact that I've wanted to play Shovel Knight forever, and the fact that I get to play it on the Switch is kind of really awesome. I think that in a few weeks, maybe a month or two, like these things are going to be more readily available. We'll see.
Yeah, but I want to get, because now you're freaking me out with this cartridge thing. So now I kind of want to go get it.
Are you going to taste test it?
Yeah.
I'm going to what? Oh yeah, what was that all about?
So one of the things that happens is with game cartridges and Nintendo, or pretty much anything that like little kids might get their hands on or small, is you want to de-incentivize children from putting that in their mouth. So during the finalizing process of the cartridges being made, they coat it in a chemical, which basically is the most bitter chemical substance on Earth, so that when you put it in your mouth, it instantly tastes revolting, so that you won't try and swallow it and you'll just spit it out. It's also non-toxic, so it's not going to be bad for you. But basically, I believe it was Jeff Gertzman on Giant Bomb. He tested it, he put it in his mouth just to see. He was like, oh, what's this? And he like instantly like gagged on it. It was so revolting. He said that it lingered in his mouth for like long after having done it. And then, of course, everyone online that could get their hands on one of these things would start just popping them in their mouth.
Pop in the mouth.
Today, you go on YouTube, you go on Facebook Live, you go wherever, it's just going to be everywhere. It's going to be Zelda Breath of the Wild taste test.
You know when you used to lick the wrapper of Big Red gum and then put it on your skin?
Oh, yes, I do. Holy shit, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, but like you knew it was kind of painful, but not like crazy painful. But everyone was like, oh, I'll try it. So everyone would do it. So anyway, so what you're saying is that possibly GameStop, but my better bet is to go to Target around the corner to try to get Breath of the Wild.
Maybe even go to Target at midnight. See what it's
so Target doesn't do midnight openings.
Okay, never mind.
And Target doesn't do pre-orders in their store. I called a couple Targets because people were looking for copies, and so what all the Targets near me said is that they had no pre-orders available. They were only, all this product they had were for walk-in, and they open at 8 a.m.
I mean,
all right, I might be getting up at 8 a.m. Well, I'm already up for work, but I might be going. Actually, no, I can't. I start work at 8. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you should be okay. Are you getting the Switch delivered to your house?
Yeah.
So you're waiting until you get back from work. I think you'll be okay.
I have a recommendation. TaskRabbit.
Who?
So TaskRabbit's an app. It's like, think like Uber, but for like your own personal errand boy. Like, it's like having an assistant. It's like having an Uber assistant. So you could go on TaskRabbit and say, go to Target, pick up Zelda Breath of the Wild for me, and then bring it to my office. And
yeah, well, what's the premium on that?
All the different testers have different prices, but it would probably cost a bit, like quite a bit more than Uber, but probably not like $100 either, because they're just going to go into Target, pick it up, and then bring it to you.
I don't know.
You may as well look, see what the option for it is. But I don't know. I feel like you'll be able to find a copy of the game, but I feel like you'll be able to find a copy of the game, but finding a console, unless you're out there tonight at midnight, like earlier, or you
I'm
get
not
to one of these
looking
stores.
for a console. I'm looking for the game.
I feel like you'll be able to find it. Just you'll call Target, call Best Buy, call Toys R Us.
I'll go on my lunch break. Toys R Us. I don't even think there's no Toys R Us near me. I have to. Either there's a GameStop, there's a Best Buy, and there's a Target.
I think Best Buy is going to be your worst chance. That's why I'm suggesting stores be. GameStop. I think GameStop's going to be the worst chance you have.
Yeah.
Right.
I
All
mean,
right, so I'm going to book it to Target on my lunch break.
Do you work you work on Long Island, right?
Correct.
Oh,
but
okay.
actually, I'm working from home tomorrow. So.
Wait, you're working from home tomorrow?
Yes.
Did you just decide this because you said you were going into work at 8?
Well, I have to be logged on at 8.
Can you be logged on if you use your phone as a hotspot while your laptop's in your car and you're
I can, but I'm not doing that.
Just saying. Like, you could be walking through Target with your laptop open in your left hand and your phone in your right hand, just like keeping the hotspot live.
Right, now how am I picking up Breath of the Wild, though?
Well, you put the phone in your pocket.
With
you
your
just gotta
dick.
balance the laptop the
With
whole time.
my Peter.
Speaking of Breath of the Wild, this game is supposedly pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Considering
actually
that it got a fucking 10.0 on
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's one of your games.
I mean, that was first pick of the draft.
Yeah,
That was.
very true.
If it didn't get a 10, I was going to be really
on Game
upset.
Zone.
Yeah, shame on us for rating it a 9.5. It's good though that you had that, because after the Halo Wars 2 rating and losing Scalebound, like this was a nice.
I still
bump
think
for
all
you.
of us are going to end up with at least one game that has no.
Oh my
rating.
God! How many times are you going to say that? The listeners
just
must be
saying.
like dying with that statement already. It's like we get it.
Well, Tom always brings that fact up, and I'm just letting him know that I think he may be in just as much trouble.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that the only one we know is in that much trouble right now is Alex, the only one that's had to confirm
That
the
is a good point.
cancellation.
I mean, but I will say that. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Damn
it's
right.
Coming out for the Switch. Now, currently, Legend of Zelda has 52 reviews on Metacritic, and is sitting at a score of 98, which actually puts it
Second place.
It's fourth. Well, yeah, second because it's tied with two other games.
GTA 5, right?
No, GTA 5 is not one of the top 5. Can you guys name the other? Oh,
I saw
Zelda
a list
just
earlier.
shipped. Zelda just shipped. Zelda just shipped.
Such a fucking idiot. I already
You're
know
the
what.
one
I
that's
definitely.
scrambling the jets to get it to Target tomorrow because you fucking. we made you. You were cool as a cucumber before we were like, remember Diablo 3, and then you had like a fucking meltdown. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember I took off work for that when Diablo 3 came out. It was like Lag City, and I was like, "This sucks."
My Switch shipped. Mine's on the way.
Oh shit!
Mine shipped last night. You guys are morons.
Well,
Mine
mine
didn't ship out till like earlier today. It still said that it was preparing for shipment.
Oh shit! Mine might actually only say preparing for shipment.
All right. So in terms of the Metacritic,
yeah,
Mr.
so it's
Caswell,
it's 98.
Number one is definitely Ocarina of Time.
Correct.
I don't even need to look it up to figure that out.
Yes.
Am I correct on that?
At 99, yes, with a score of 99.
All right. So who the hell gave it below 100?
Game
So
Zone.
Probably
all right.
Game Zone.
Probably fucking Game Zone. So, all right. So
Yeah, it's probably
Ocarina of
Game
Time,
Zone.
number 1. And then tied for 2 with Breath of the Wild, I would say... Ooh.
Christian was close with GTA 5.
So it's GTA 4.
Yes, GTA 4 is one of
which
the
is
others.
stupid because I think GTA 5 is a better game.
Yeah, GTA 5 is way better.
Yeah.
Super Mario 64?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Super Mario Brothers, the original?
The other number 2, the other one tied
It's
is
not Nintendo.
It's not Nintendo. It's actually kind of
Okay.
insane. Not to say that the game's not great.
Hold on.
Minecraft?
No, it's nothing
that's what
it's
that is.
nothing as conventional as that.
Tetris.
No, it's not. You're
Dance Dance Revolution.
No, you were thinking.
Guitar Hero.
No.
All right, what is it?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Oh!
What?
At 90,
we literally
with a
could have been
score
here.
of 98.
We
That's
could
a
have
great
been here for
fucking
the
game,
next
though.
hour. I never would have guessed that.
It's a great game, but I would never have guessed it for a number 2.
It is a really good game, though. Is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Pro Skater
Also,
2?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, an actual number 2. But yeah, no, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. 98 on a Metacritic.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is a really good game.
It's a
They
great
actually
game.
had a version of it on the Game Boy Advance. It was isometric. It was fucking sick.
I had that for the Game Boy Advance.
Yo, so
So
Christian,
good.
Now, also, I guess actually, the fifth best game is also with a score of 98 as well. Do you guys know which one that one is?
GTA 5,
No.
Mass Effect.
This was a game that was originally released on the Dreamcast.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
No. It would be,
Taxi Cab.
Oh, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi.
Taxi Cab.
That's 100.
Cash
Oh,
Cab,
right.
yeah.
It's
Power
a fighting
Stone.
game. It's a fighting game.
Virtua Fighter. Tekken.
Soul Calibur, the original Soul. Score of 98.
All right. That's enough of this Metacritic. It's enough.
Yo, Christian, don't you have to do like
Tom's-
a Pokemon fact?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I was about to say Tom's running his Meowth over
Oh
there.
shit!
Oh, was really good.
That was great.
Thank you. Episode 52, guys. This is Meow. That's right. So that's the episode that we're on. I, interestingly enough, watched the Pokemon movie, The Legend of Hoopa, I believe it is.
The fuck is that?
Just the other day. It's the most recent Pokemon movie, which, now that I'm speaking about, today they put out a trailer for the next Pokemon movie celebrating 20 years of Pokemon.
21.
And they're like... It's weird, though, because I could have sworn I saw the number 20, even though I know it's 21.
Maybe they're milking it.
But it might be 20 years since the... I think it's 20 years of the animation, though.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
think that's what it is. I think it's 20 years of the animation is what they're celebrating. But anyway, that trailer looks great. They're basically retelling the original story of, like, you know, Pikachu and Ash and how they met and all that good stuff.
It's
or is
called,
it
like,
is
Treasure.
it Red?
It's called like Treasure something, right? Like the thing is the thing. But
I'm
yeah,
actually
it
gonna find it right
apparently retells like I don't know.
Yeah, it takes it back to the beginning of Ash and Pikachu, and it's like how they met and like how they grew together. The animation is getting so good in these Pokemon movies. Like the animation on this looks incredible. I'm very excited for that.
What's your Meowth fun fact? That's
garbage. Obviously, if you were a fan of the anime, you're aware that Meowth could talk. But I think the more interesting thing, and again, I've tried to say this before, moved away from fun facts. There's like fun, like I'll deliver you an interesting fact out of Pokemon if there is one. But obviously, also I like to open these up on discussion. I think that we should really just be using these episodes to highlight those Pokemon. So when there is something interesting that's different discussed, we can do that. But I'm curious what you guys think about Meowth's Sun and Moon versions, his Alolan version.
Oh my god! Well,
where he kind of looks like Garfield.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mind it.
Well, it's
It
not
looks a little lazy.
It's not Meowth. That's the Garfield-looking motherfucker. It's his evolution, which I guess we can discuss next week. I only have a disdain for Alolan Meowth because I fucking hate Alolan Persian. Like I fucking hate that design.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
So every Alolan?
No, not every Alolan. Well,
Okay.
what's an Alolan form Pokemon which design is better than the original? I don't think that
I
exists.
like Muck.
Raichu.
I really like Muck better.
Oh god, Muck is so unfucking.
Raichu.
Yeah, the Raichu one is
Yep,
pretty tight.
Raichu, Muck. No, I think Muck's great because when you look at like toxic chemicals and poisons, a lot of the time it's like it's got that like
that's
rainbow,
got the
shimmer
rainbow
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like Converse sneakers when you had that like goo at the front of your shoe
Exactly.
back in the 90s.
I just thought that was like a better representation of poison, and I thought it also looked super cool. I was a
Tom,
big
were
fan
you
of
in
it.
the States
Marowak.
during those years?
Alolan Marowak, I think, is actually my favorite. What were you saying, Alex? Was I in the States when?
When Converse sneakers came out with the gel goo at the front of your shoe?
The gel go at the front of your shoe? No. I don't think I was. If it was before the year 2005, I was not here.
So I do have a fun fact for you guys. Supposedly, and this comes from the show's writers, Meowth was inspired by the character of Muttley from the TV show Wacky Races. Which
No fucking way.
Loved that TV show.
Dude,
and now that they say that, now that I see that,
catch the pigeon, get the pigeon,
that's
catch
pretty
that pigeon.
sick.
I fucking love Wacky Races, man.
Wacky
That's
Races
awesome.
was awesome. I mean, everybody knows Meowth. He's almost like he's like as popular. Well, not popular, but as
He's
well
as well
known as Pikachu.
as Pikachu.
Yeah.
He's definitely not as popular.
It's crazy to me though. Like, so I was watching that Legend of Hoopa movie, and it is so crazy to me that like Jesse, James, and Meowth are still showing up in these movies.
Is it all this? Did you watch the dub or the sub?
I watched the dub.
Okay, is it this? Is it still the same voice actors?
That's a great question. I think
Oh,
a lot of
does
them
it
are largely
sound-
the same.
It's okay. Who's
I believe
in
a
it?
lot of them are largely the same.
Who is Ash's companion?
Well, so it depends. So if you're like he's in, this is at the end of his X and Y series. It's right before he goes to Sun and Moon. So
right, which I
got,
hear it gets wacky and wild.
well,
What does that mean?
Well, it just gets weird. Like Ash and Pikachu. Like it kind of gets what? It gets a lot campier, right? Kind of.
in what, Sun and Moon?
Yeah, like
I haven't watched any of it yet, but yeah, it seems like they've taken the show in a different direction for Sun and Moon since there's no league. So it's like
Wait,
he's like,
what is that? What does that mean?
well, it's like
what do
he's
you mean
in
different
school.
direction?
He's going to Sun
Yeah,
and Moon
he's
to go
like-
to school and to
Yeah.
go through the trials and all that stuff.
And he looks much younger. Like he kind of looks like a child, and Pikachu kind of.
He actually looks like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So we got younger in the time since we were kids?
Yeah. Like he's ageless. So
I know.
Everyone, one of the many online theories that there are about Ash and his never ending, like his age never changes, is that in the first episode when he sees Ho-Oh and he basically like makes a wish to like be the ultimate Pokemon trainer, there's a lot of theories saying that like he actually like died or he's stuck in a coma after that giant electric attack with the Spearow and Pikachu. Another one is that he made the wish, like he saw Ho-Oh over him and he wanted to be a Pokemon trainer and he wanted to be the best.
Right, so these are theories.
Immortal.
I like that.
Right.
So there's a lot of Pokemon conspiracy theories about Ash. Also, Ash, if you look at him, is again, I think I've mentioned this once before, probably one of the most strongest humans in the world because he's just like, there are often times he's picking up his Pokemon, like he picks up Tepig, and Tepig's like 80 pounds, and he's just like one arm lifting Tepig like he's nothing. Like Tepig like, weighs like 3 pounds.
I fucking hate that. I fucking hate how they go out of their way to like let us know how big these motherfuckers are and how heavy these motherfuckers are, and then when it comes to the physics of the show, none of it applies.
Well, did you watch, and we can move off of this in a second, but they did that really short series this year of all of the, like, moments in Pokemon, and it's the same animation style as Pokemon Origins? I
started watching it, but I wasn't super into it. I really enjoyed Pokemon Origins when that came out. That was rad.
It's good. So now that they're all out, what I would tell you is, because they're all like 3 or 4 minutes long, just go on YouTube, hit play on number 1, and just watch all of them. There's like 15. That was the thing, is I was like,
it's kind of like, I'm in that new mentality that Netflix has created, where it's kind of like, you can just watch everything at once. Like,
yeah, it wasn't as fun to watch like 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I was just kind of feeling, I'll just watch these all when they come out.
You should watch that. The animation's different, obviously. The fact that it has like red, blue, silver, like it actually has the characters from the games, and it's not about Ash. Right. It's a lot better. So speaking of video games, before we switch topics back to the Switch, Tom, can you tell us a little bit about Horizon Zero Dawn? Because it is the one game that if Nintendo Switch wasn't coming out today, like if Nintendo Switch was not coming out today, I would be buying a PlayStation right now.
And what do you mean today?
I've been saying
like
for a long time.
What if Switch was coming out at the end of the month? Would you still be picking up Horizon today, you think, and a PS4?
It's very possible. The fact that it was like a week later, you know, it made it really, there was no reason for me to go get it.
Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, makes a better case than anything that any gamer should own a PlayStation. I think that the cool thing is, you know, Nintendo has its exclusives, you know, its first-party exclusives. Xbox One is a great entertainment system and has all these, you know, you can play pretty much most games, but the fact that the PlayStation, not only you can play everything on Xbox One, plus you have all these great exclusives, and Horizon really being at the cream of the crop, I think it's a better game than Uncharted 4, which is high praise, because, I mean, Uncharted is a great series. I think the only PlayStation overall exclusive that beats it out is The Last of Us, but that's just because The Last of Us is kind of untouchable in terms of storytelling, which is something that is really hard to nail for a game.
But it is also a PS3 game too.
Right, yeah, it doesn't count when we're talking about specifically PS4, but if we're talking
Not that you can't play it on PS4, but it is, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't count it as a PS4 exclusive, because then it's unfair.
The thing for me was, so like a year ago, I said like I'm gonna buy a PS4 this next year because there were a couple of games I really wanted. I wanted to play Uncharted, right?
Yeah.
So then I ended up being able to play that on my roommates at the time. But there were still 3 games that I was like, I will only be able to play these on PlayStation, so I'm gonna have to buy PS4. I'm gonna probably get it once they're all out. The next one was No Man's Sky.
Oh, No Man's Sky, yeah.
And then that went to shit. And it was The Witness.
I completely forget that was a game. Like, we were all so stoked for
excited.
that, and now it's like, No Man's what? Like, we all.
You know what you were also really excited about during that time, Tom? The Batman Telltale game. How many of those episodes have actually come out?
All 5 of them. They came out.
Whoa, they're all out?
Yeah,
I meant to check back in with you.
Yeah, no, they hit their mark. They had one come out every month.
Get out of here.
August, yeah, the last one was in December, and they came out in August, September, October, November, December.
I can't believe they finally did it.
Well,
yeah, that's good because it took a whole year for Game of Thrones to come out.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think that it depends on who the partner is that they're partnering with, because the new Walking Dead game had 2 episodes released on the same day, and now like you have no idea when the next one is going to be. And I think that because they were doing Batman and because they were partnering with Warner Brothers, they had a more stricter schedule that they had to adhere to, that they had to make sure they hit.
I wonder how much of it also has to do with the voice talent too.
That may be a thing. I don't know on that, but yeah, no, Batman Telltale, all done, and one of the best games of last year. That game was phenomenal, despite the fact it had some real fucking run problems. In the last episode, there's this bit. This isn't really a spoiler, but there's a huge like breakout of Arkham, and basically there's you have to navigate like this war that's happening in the cafeteria of Arkham, and the combat in the game, you have to you pre-plan all of your moves, and you can decide, okay, am I going to take this inmate and throw him against the wall? Am I going to smash a light on his head? Am I going to kick him down? Like, what am I going to do? But, like, all of the inmates, it was just their eyes and, like, their teeth floating in midair. So it was so fun. You can see the videos online where Batman's just taking out all these fucking eyeballs.
That sounds like the thing that happened with the Assassin's Creed games?
Yeah, it's
like
legitimately that exact same effect, but like multiple character models.
That's fucked up.
So it had glaring